Bartender, around the backbreakers, please. Dance, monkeys!
Classy moves, team. Now quit it. Orders from management. Stop dancing and get to it.
Yes! I needed that.
Cheers, Mike! That hit the spot.
Mission selected. Powering up the drop pod. Get on board, team.
Want something done right? You do it yourself. Does it come in black?
Hurry up! I ain't getting younger, you
Drop
know!
sequence initiating. Fasten your seatbelts.
Are we elves or dwarves?
If we survive, next round is on me.
Our objective is liquid morkite, and we're sending in a refinery for you to fill. Get it cranking, and let's pump those deposits dry. Get to work, roughnecks.
Don't let him flank you!
I'm not one of them, you knobhead.
Be gone! Be gone! Bam! Ah! Die like your mother dead!
Request accepted. Stand clear. Pump jack inbound.
Booyah!
Lock and loaded. Over here by the marker point. Oi, who's maintaining this sentry gun? All right, let's get the pump jacks hooked up to the refiner.
Things about to go boom!
Platform up. Pow! Bam!
Pipe segment up! Pipe place could use a hand building it.
I made a platform. One left, ready to use.
Pipe laced!
God, these things were bad enough
I'll
alone.
never get the smell out of my armor!
Max, can't carry
Much
anymore.
better!
Down the hatch. Depositing minerals.
I can't carry anymore!
Loading.
Inventory is full!
I die a little inside every time I have to take out a loot bug. Pow! Don't got room for more. Loot bug down. Reloading.
down the hatch! Bambo! Loot bug looted!
Platform created.
Scanners just picked up a swarm of Glivet grunts heading your way. There's a lot of them.
Platform created.
Depositing!
The Glivet grunts are here. Let's show them our special handshake, team.
Covering fire! Gold Crusher!
This'll keep you safe, mate. Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
Yeah! For Carl! Yes! Last! Eat it!
Use a good Glivet.
Ugly son of a bitch!
I'm not scared of you.
Ah! Pretty as a picture!
I'm your friend. Let's keep it that way.
And segment
First pump jack connected to refinery and ready to extract. Hostiles are backing down. Finish them.
Out. Whack-a-mole. Got it right between the arms.
These bugs don't stand a chance against us!
Pump jack requested and is inbound.
Taste the pickaxe! I'm totally loaded!
Pump jack launched. Stay clear from the impact zone.
My bag is... Wonder what slot they're serving in the canteen tonight. God damn it, there's a pebble in my boot.
I found a liquid morkite well. I made a platform.
Pipe goes here! Ooh. See you later! Booyah!
One sentry gun ready to be filled.
This never gets old!
One sentry gun ready to be filled. I'm ready. Access provided. Never felt better.
One down, more to go.
Platforms placed. Platform up. That's it. Back's full.
Here!
Back's full. Can't carry anymore.
For Carl!
Out of ammo!
Good enough. Clunk, clunk, clunky dunk. Work hard, party hard.
Yeah, give me some sugar.
Like that.
Pow! Don't got room for more.
The gears are turning.
Another pipeline established. You just need to set up one more, and then we can start the extraction sequence.
Nitra!
Nitro's been withdrawn, and supply pod is inbound. A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
That's it. Back's full.
Swarm! It's a big one, team.
I'll beat your record this time. Just watch me. Red sugar!
It's ready.
petering out. Wipe out the rest and get on with it.
You bloated bag of troll plop!
Supply pod requisitioned. Launching now.
Past your expiration
Out of
date!
ammo! How much ammo? Watch and learn!
Bullshit! Supply pod, here! Ammo taken.
Yeah! You got shielded, my friend! Ammo!
BAM!
I needed that! Ready to kill some more crates! I'm taking some of the ammo!
Getting closer to our quota.
Pipeline placed! It'll be a beauty once it's complete! Yeah! This should work. Explosives, boys! Bam!
Ready to use. My bag is...
Pipe framework set! Pipe construction here! Mammo! Good times! This is fun! Pipelines in place! We need these in the space rig! Pipe plonk
Nicely
down!
done, team. You just secured yourself a nice bonus.
This is hard work! You got shield boosted!
I just love building stuff.
This is greasy work!
Objective completed. All pipelines are set up and ready. All objectives completed. You're ready to start the pump sequence.
Here I come!
Getting supplies! Weapon ready!
The liquid morkite is being extracted. Refinery and all pump jacks are working at full capacity. Be warned, the noise will draw in the locals, so stay on your toes and do what you can to protect and maintain the equipment. Wave alert! The noise from the refinery is attracting the bugs. Get ready for a scuffle.
You're a stain on the floor! I'm ready. Mark!
Pump sequence at 25%. All systems running at 100.
The dorm is up, Craig! What's this?
The pipelines are jammed. You need to maintain it. This pipeline is fixed, but there are more outstanding issues. Pipeline repaired, but other pipelines are still malfunctioning.
Damage repaired!
All pipelines fixed and operational again. Pump sequence at 50%. Refining commencing as planned. Incoming wave. Sequence at 75%. Keep the pipelines running at all costs. We got a leak. Locate it and fix it. This pipeline is fixed, but you need to clear all malfunctions in order for the refinery to run.
I'm gonna kill you all!
Well done. All pipelines are fixed, and the refinery is purring like a kitten once more. Swarm? We got another swarm.
Kill boosting on! Watch it! Wash him!
Excellent work, miners. All liquid morkite has been processed, and the cargo rocket is fully loaded. All systems are go. Just press the launch button.
Thieves off the bug
All setup completed. We're ready to start extracting the liquid morkite. Return to the refinery and start up the pump sequence.
Don't shoot me!
Well done. Cargo rocket is returning to orbit. We're sending in the drop pod to get you out. Hang tight.
You're fast, Bug, but I'm faster!
See here!
Explosives, guys!
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Getting supplies! Never felt better.
One sentry gun ready to be built. Sentry done! Go get him, boy!
Ethan!
Watch your fire, moron! Shield, boost it! Kill or be killed! Let's bring it home!
Strong, brother!
Drop pod departing in T-minus 2 minutes. Retrieving escape pod.
Roll! You! What's the gun?
Assignment mission completed. You're performing well.
That was a bargain.
Yeah! Buggers!
Mission selected. Your chariot awaits, gentlemen. Move out.
Let me at it. Can't wait to try it out.
Hidden gems my ass.
Yes! Let's rock and stone! Rock! And stone!
You boys better be better miners than you are dancers.
Rock and stone in the heart!
Rocky Mountains for my team and make it snappy. That's the stuff. Yes.
Get in my...
Bartender, a round of Clifford Slammers for my team.
Never felt better.
Can't stand still, little.
Sweet.
Yeah!
That's pretty. Oh, yeah.
Move it, guys!
Let's
We're going planet
roll.
side!
Launch sequence initiating.
Let the good times roll! Does the pod always make that sound?
Wake me up when we land.
Here we go!
We've located a glyphid nest. The dreadnoughts go there to pupate, so your primary objective is to locate their cocoons, destroy both them and their inhabitants by any means necessary. Bring plenty of ammo, they can take a punch.
Ollie, come here!
Anyone needs ammo? There's nitro here.
Consider this. Speaking.
For Carl!
Oh yeah.
Found some nitro!
That creates. Why are you shooting at me? You got shield built, dimwit!
That's what tossed you around at the Abyss Bar.
I was born ready.
Shield boost.
Sentry gun needs assembly. Rock and roll!
We'll have to
Sentry gun
make
needs
a
assembly. Inventory is full.
I'm totally loaded.
This
Need
is
some
becoming
fruits.
routine.
It's a mystery to me how all these minerals fit inside.
What's this? You shouldn't eat precious minerals. It will get you killed. Ollie! Sorry, little bug. Your own fault for being full of goodies.
I'm doing my part.
Jaw dropping! One sentry gun, ready to be built.
Go Crusher!
Sentry off.
Bamboo!
Go forth, my mule. Be gone!
Explosives, guys!
Everyone, can I get some attention?
I needed that.
Down it goes!
Flares are recharging!
I need a damn minecart on legs. Where is it?
Eat it!
Depositing minerals. Weapon ready. Dwarves don't die easily. One sentry gun, ready to be built. Ready to shoot. My boots, my quarters. Focus fire. Reloading.
Look! Go lie down forever!
Don't waste your ammunition. One left. Platform.
Whack-a-mole!
Donkey, come here.
Flares recharging! Shoot to kill! Flat! My bag is full.
Watch out. Hey.
I called for Molly. There is nitro over here. Proper here.
Yeah! Platform. Platforms, please.
Explosives, nice! I got the Praetorian!
Shredder deployed! It's armed and ready.
Explosives, nice! Press her down!
Platform!
Come and rescue me! Next round is on me.
This'll keep you safe, mate.
Hell yeah!
Platform up!
Found some cropper!
Platform!
Bam! Die, you double-jointed freaks! Die! Bam! Nice. Be gone!
One sentry gun ready to begin. Sentry armed!
It's me, you arsewife! Taste the hiccup! Some sugar!
I was born ready.
Yeah!
Sentry gun!
I ordered a resupply!
Supplies are on the way.
I got no ammo left! Rock and roll! No ammo left! Resupply arrived! Go restock!
Born ready. Grabbing ammo.
I'm taking some of the ammo. Mind your bloody fire, or your funeral's gonna be a sober occasion. Getting supplies.
Molly, overhead. Loot bug eliminated. Another day at the office.
I smell bacon.
No more leeching on me.
Found an Ebonut.
Platform up.
Eat it!
Platform. I made a platform.
Secondary objective has been achieved. Bonus will be transferred to your accounts on mission completion.
Just saying. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Resupply ordered!
Supply pod launched. Better stand back.
The resupply is here! Ready to blow! Next order is right.
Locked and loaded.
Oi, please! Let me split skull!
Don't let the macerator get too close. Marker off. Here, hey, hey, one of them. Obelisk down. Somebody backs me up. That was close. Thank you, pal. Ow! Ready to kill some more crates. Never felt better. It burns! It burns!
Getting more ammo! Really much better now.
Die!
Oi, fleet! Explosives, boys!
I need the mule right here. Be gone!
I'm glad we have someone to carry our rocks and stones. Taste the pickaxe! I put some shells in the shell bag. You got shielded, my friend. Charging!
Assembly.
That hit.
Armed and ready. One sentry gun ready to be built. Platforms placed.
Things about to go very well.
Listen, sentinel eradicated. Weapons ready. I'm gone.
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
Sentry gun needs assembly.
Got no ammo. Watch your fire! You gutless blood.
Supply drop has been ordered and is on the way.
I need
Time to
more ammo.
restock.
And stop! Oh man, this is what I signed up for.
Dreadnought's wiped out, for now. Good work, team. Hit the return button on the mule when you're ready, and we'll pick you up.
Grabbing ammo.
Sending in the drop pod, starting the counter. This is it, team. Do us proud.
Feel much better now.
I was born ready. Ready to kill some more crates. Yeah.
Hi, you lot. How about a nice
Drop
break?
pod arrived. Mule is returning to LZ.
Rest a bit, and maybe play some
Drop pod
dice.
departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Shredder's out. Sweet. Ah! Bring it, Beckers! We better hurry.
Stay strong, brother.
One platform ready to use. That access provided.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Hip hotshot, we're here to shoot the ones without me. I was born ready. Come on now! We have to leave
The
now!
mule is secured. Initiating launch sequence. Deep Rock Galactic thanks you for your good work. Drop pod will leave with or without you. Extraction commencing. Good work.
Get it! Yeah!
achievement bonus is within reach. Just one more mission to complete. Mission selected and locked in. Time to board the drop pod.
Go, little man, go!
Can't believe they made me care about collecting plants.
Haha! Take that! Why is this so fun?
This looks tasty.
Slappity slap!
Rockety rockin' stone. None can stand before us. Now that is real music.
Fortune and glory!
You know, you're not being paid by the hour. Get to work.
Yeah! Rockin' stone forever! Let's get this mission rolling. No
Although
more
gold is the
Mr.
most
Dice
noble of
Guy.
the noble metals, it still forms many diverse compounds, meaning the oxidation state of gold in its compounds ranges from -1 to +5.
Let's
I ain't
draw!
got all day. Let's leave. Get on board. We're about to leave. Rock and stone to the bone.
This rock is gonna be the death of us!
Pull yourself together, you weaklings.
Let's get the job done!
Management is sending you in personally for this one, team. Someone is trying to extract information on Hoxies, and we can't have that. Get in there and find that data vault. When you do, wreck the place and retrieve everything that isn't nailed down.
Molly is on the way! Deep Rock seriously need to invest in some better...
Be gone!
Shoot it! One platform, ready to use. Access provided. I made a platform.
Take it out!
Platform! Platform!
You'll need to disable this force field before you can access the data vault. Find the power stations powering it and shut them down.
One sentry gun ready to be built. Horn ready.
Let's take that thing out! Stop poking me! Eat it! Axe kill! Ah! Feel my wrath! Pants mineral here!
First thing makes you feel good. That's what you get for being territorial. Shield boosting.
Shield boosting! Taste the
Move your
pickaxe!
tin ass over here and hurry. Friendly fire isn't
You
actually
pushed
friendly.
me too far.
Bam!
Get back!
Needs assembly.
Sandwiched.
Sentry armed. Oh, baby!
Ah!
Locked and loaded. Oh! Watch it! Bam! Just call me the White Kate.
Step aside! Step aside!
Splat!
Whack-a-mole! Watch and learn! Not ready. Flares recharging.
Wait! What is it?
Annoying little buggers.
First drink, destroy!
Where is that damn tin can? I was made for mining. Oh yeah. Molly was meant for hauling what I mine. I got the deposit.
Yeah!
Red sugar!
Just take your sweet time, old lady. I've got all day. One sentry gun, ready to be built. Eat it!
I called for the mule.
Shredder destroyed! Guys, are you blind? Look over here. Accurate, but dead.
Hey, it's one of those snail-looking
Platform.
fossils.
Where is that damn mule?
Like that.
The smell, it lingers.
A few more of these and I'll bleed out.
Damn, sticky goo.
You have sniped your last dwarf turret.
Find the nitro for ammo.
Ouch! I'm not a balloon. Ooh. Need a hacking pod.
Received. Hacking pod incoming. Stand clear. The hacking pod has landed. Hook it up to the power station so the hacking can begin.
Buzz off, Shredder! Resupply ordered!
Supplies are on the way.
Resupply pod is here! Everybody collect ammunition! Molly! Over here!
Let it destroy! Red sugar! Weapon ready!
We'll have a connection in no time! Anyone have a free hand? They're not deploying themselves, you know.
These transmitter nodes are as light as a feather. This power station is powering the force field protecting the data vault.
We gotta hook up that hacking pod to the power station.
Hacking pod successfully connected to the power station. Start the hacking drone when you're ready.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
Platform! Platform created.
All
What's the
down!
grabber? Reloaded. Die, monsters!
Getting
Hot
more
body's up and
ammo.
running.
I needed that.
The hacking drone is hacking away. Keep it safe, team. Hacking drone under attack. The hacking has stopped. Get on it, team.
We gotta restart haxing.
Platform! Reactivating the hack bot.
Yeah.
Weapon ready.
Hacking drone resuming hack.
Boom, baby.
One sentry gun ready to begin. Sentry off. Here! Have some extinction!
Keep the hacking drone secure.
Three houses instead!
Critter, don't get him in your beard. Bundle down.
The hacking drone is under attack. Keep it safe so it can work.
Much better. Ready to kill some more
Don't crush
crates.
We got bogeys on the hacking drone. Blast it. The hacking drone has stopped. Kill those critters off. It's now.
Hacking drone up and running again.
Gotta restart my hacking drone.
Hacking commencing again.
Die, infernal machine! Swallow this!
First power station is down. Well done. Keep going, and we'll have the Data Vault force field down in no time.
Lock and loaded. Watch and learn.
Yeah! Hate to wait for flare charging.
Move out. Hey! Splat!
Too pushy for your own good.
Shred it.
Got one of the annoying shredder drones.
Shredder swarm deployed.
I should call for the mule.
Solo action.
I'm full. Where's Smalley?
Over here.
Deep Rock seriously need to invest in some better equipment.
Walking on
Donkey
board.
time!
Good idea. Bam! Board ready. You shouldn't be threatening.
I actually think
It
we're
will
gonna
get
make
you.
it. Flares ain't ready! I need to deposit in the mule.
Never felt better. What's this? You bug hot.
the hacking part now.
You want some more?
Hacking part has arrived. Get it connected to the power station.
Loot bump looted! Ouch! 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 Took out a swarmer drone! Like hugging a cactus. The pain!
Transmitter node, on the way!
I'm setting up transmitter nodes. I'm with you beardless blunderbuss!
Ouch! Booyah! Sentry gun needs assembling. Rock and roll!
Ow!
Platform up! Platform spikes. Access provided. I made a platform. Platform! One platform ready to use.
We have connection. Hacking part online. Start the hacking when you are ready.
Need more ammo.
I ordered a resupply!
Supply part requisitioned. Launching now.
I gotta watch the overheating. Time to restock!
Ammo taken.
It's overheated! Grabbing
Platform
ammo!
up!
Never felt better!
Platform free. Access provided. assembly. Armed.
Start
One
hacking,
sentry gun ready to
hacking
be
drone!
The hack has begun. Protect the pod while it does its magic.
Take that line. Silent.
Why suit
We need
integrity?
some pest control on the hacking drone.
One sentry gun ready to be built.
I need a bandage over here.
I was born ready.
Hacking drone under attack.
Ass out!
You. Who's a mean killing machine now? Maybe. I wonder.
Pow!
The hacking drone is under attack. Keep it safe so it can work.
Got one of the annoying shredder drones.
Platform's nice. I was born ready.
We've got bogeys on the hacking drone. The drone can't hack as long as there's bugs beating it up. Do something.
Time to
Grabbing
get back
ammo.
to work. Get clear them out.
The hacking drone is at it again. That's it for the power station. We're almost in, team. Get back to the vault and disable the force field. They'll just be running on emergency power now.
I vault sack. Ugh. Let me at whoever put this thing together. Damn. Missed it by this much. Here we go again. These are trigger fingers, not hacker fingers. I'm in. Wally is on the way. Christ on a breath! This!
Born ready.
If only bugs were allowed on the space rig.
With me.
Yeah!
Buzz off, Shredder. Smooth. Trigger this of that whale piper. Die, you piece of scrap!
The thorns hurt!
Sorry, little bug. Your own fault for being full of goodies.
Found some Phasionite.
I die a little inside every time I have to take out a new bug. Glorious fall. Time to the platform. Corlock Tyrant Shard.
Donkey, come here! Whack-a-mole! Down! Die! Deposit time! Eat it!
Stand back, supply pod inbound.
Got no flares ready!
Resupply arrived. Go restock.
You're a good mule, Molly! I ordered a resupply!
Nitro's been withdrawn and supply pod is inbound.
The resupply is here!
Next time, let's go somewhere nice. Sentry gun needs assembling. It's armed and ready.
I'm killing the force field projector! Get ready! Removing battery from the force field projector.
Great job, team. You brought the force field down and enraged the caretaker. Deal with that thing post-haste.
Explosives, flies!
Fire the caretaker's glowing bit.
Damn!
Bam! Find the open eye and shoot it! Red or sword! Bam!
Ready to kill some more
Dark
crates!
history!
Really much better. Need more ammo. Ah, it's hard to move. Splat!
Locked and loaded.
Stay sharp! The caretaker can teleport these face bombs anyway. I'm taking some of the ammo. Getting supplies! Shoot the glowing bits there! Wow.
Stop shooting, you pointy ear leak summer.
Really much better. sugar! Be gone! Looks like I overstayed my welcome. Whack-a-mole! Getting more ammo! Yes. Shredders! The caretaker is launching shredders! Annoying little fucker! Destroy the fence! Yeah, give me some sugar.
The caretaker's big load out.
Get it!
Be gone! Let's go, there's no time!
What's in blood?
Guess he didn't care enough.
Well, that's that taken care of. Time to grab the data rack.
Ready to do some more. Grabbing ammo.
Getting supplies.
I needed that.
Yeah.
It tingles weirdly when you touch it. Data rack, strap down.
Finally, the data rack is secured, and you've ended their prospecting in this area. Damn fine work. Call in a part from the mule to get you home.
I'm taking some of the ammo. Oh yeah.
Time to dig out the old box of bandages. Gold!
I called for the mule. Platform's nice.
My poor feet!
Yeah.
Have to wait for flare recharge. Fossil!
Platform. I made a platform.
Bam!
One platform, ready to use.
Flares charging! I got the deposit.
Drop pod en route. Hang in there. Drop pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule.
That will let the moisture in.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
I need more ammo.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Die! At this rate, I'll pop soon!
The mule has docked, initiating launch sequence.
Damn flares could need an upgrade.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Not again. Eat it! Eat lead! Rat! Damn drills are overheating.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 2 minutes.
Last walk of the pod phase for the first round.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 1 minute.
I got it! Go, go, go! Drop pod isn't watching it, huh? Hurry up! I'm not
Good
getting
work.
it!
We're pulling it back in.
get it.
That was maybe a little more than we could handle.
Congratulations. Assignment completed.
This overclock is gonna be amazing! I'll be the belle of the ball! If Deep Rock Galactic can't provide the goods, I'll forge them myself. Milestone completed. Hot potato! Like that. I really needed that perk.
Okay, guess this is not the water dispenser. We need to get rid of Rockpox. Good thing we got it contained.
Today's video is brought to you by Geology. I know, you're like, Muda, those under-eye circles. I know, y'all keep giving me crap for it day after day. They've got amazing award-winning eye cream that they told me. They were like, this gonna help you. Geology is a 9-time award-winning men's skincare company recognized by Men's Health, Esquire, and Aspen Grooming Awards. With over 5,000 5-star reviews, Geology creates simple, effective skincare routines customized just for you. Ladies and gentlemen, all you gotta do is go to their site, click the link, take a 30-second diagnostic quiz, and with a few checks, they'll actually look at you, grade your skin, grade your routine, and then a team of dermatologists will design a regimen specifically just for you. And not only that, the logistics department will ship that regimen to you. Ladies and gentlemen, the experience is incredibly simple. Again, I don't think about this stuff too much, but when I got a team working for it, absolutely amazing. We're talking about how great the product generally is. Some of my favorite stuff is the body wash. I like smelling nice. And of course, let's not undersell the face washes and the under eye cream. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, you can start with a complete trial set, 5 pieces valued at $50. You get 2 everyday face washes, Vital Morning Face Cream, Repairing Night Cream, and Nourishing Eye Cream. Ladies and gentlemen, head over to geology.com, take their free skincare quiz, and save up to 70% off on your 30-day trial. Even better, join their new Geology Galaxy community for more daily tips, giveaways, and more at discord.gg/geology. Thanks to Geology for sponsoring today's video. Hello guys and gals, me Mutahar, and I want to talk about a big W for emulation. Now as you all know, I'm an emulation lover, okay? I get into fights all the time with Nintendo fans, PlayStation fans, Xbox fans. When I tell them like a Jehovah's Witness that the PC platform is the greatest when it comes to preserving your favorite video games. Look, at the end of the day, hardware dies, hard drives die, graphic cards die, CPUs die, marriages die, but what doesn't die is software that flies through the magical world of the internet. And of course, when it comes to computer hardware, yeah, it dies too, but you can always build a new computer. Hell, nowadays, emulation, you can even run it on grandma's vibrator if you felt like it. Some emulators are really palatable. But of course, there's entire devices like the Steam Deck that have an entire market that's dedicated to emulators. Now, of course, emulation is strong and emulation is loved because people like to play old experiences. One of the toughest takes that I've heard on the internet is, boo, who plays old games? Old games suck, L? And the entire answer to that is, no, old games do not suck. Timeless experiences, when done right, can be played in any generation. Look, every console generation has games that I think people love to play time and time again. Look, back in the days of the NES, you had Mega Man. In the SNES, you had Chrono Trigger. I would mention Nintendo games, but they got like sniper rifles ready to go, so I'm not even going to talk about emulating Nintendo titles. Whew. But of course, then moving on, you've got, the PlayStation 1 with Metal Gear Solid, Tomba 2, Siphon Filter, you name it. But of course, PlayStation 2 rolls around, and you've got games like Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, a game that is pretty much locked to consoles. It is one of the best stealth games ever made, and of course, it's tied exclusively to a console that unfortunately is dying out, and it's harder to find as time goes on. But of course, this video is all about the PlayStation 3 emulation. In fact, I would like to say we live in a time of the console emulation wars. Yes, back in the day when we used to fight between PlayStation 3 or Xbox, like actual little soldiers. I'm proud to say that emulation is kind of bringing up that spark again. But ladies and gentlemen, the RPCS3 compatibility list proudly boasts 0%, nothing, and loadable, which means every single piece of PlayStation 3 software can now run under an emulator, and that's good. To talk about it, one of the important reasons why I wanted to bring this up was games like Metal Gear Solid 4. Now, MGS4 is one of my favorite PlayStation 3 games ever made. It's also the PlayStation 3 game that's exclusively locked down to that system. Now, when it comes to backwards compatibility and emulation, officially, there is only one company right now or two companies that are really doing it. You've got Nintendo with their Switch Online service, but you've also got Microsoft, who allow you to put certain Xbox 360 or Xbox original games in your Xbox Series devices, One devices, and play backwards compatible titles. Now, they don't support every game, because basically what you're doing is you're sticking your disc in, it's downloading an equivalent emulated version off of their service, and the only way that they're able to achieve this is if they get the licensing from those original services. So again, this can only depend on certain games too. For instance, games like Grand Theft Auto, have soundtracks that are licensed. But of course, games that go 10, 15, 20 years past their time, those licenses expire. And if companies like Rockstar Games isn't paying for those licenses to be renewed, well, they either have to stop releasing the game or gut those songs out. Now, of course, Rockstar recently did this for the Definitive Edition, where songs like Billie Jean were cut out, the 90s rap stations from San Andreas were removed. Effectively, a chunk of those games' original atmosphere was removed, just so that the company could save a few bucks. And Rockstar Games, you don't need to save a few bucks. You make a lot of it through GTA Online anyways. Come on, spend some cash every once in a while for preserving your old titles. Now, of course, games like GTA 4, for instance, have amazing radio stations like Vladivostok. Now, of course, you could say that if you played the game on its release date, but ladies and gentlemen, GTA 4 was the one game to get effectively spayed and neutered Price is Right style when it came to those specific radio stations. Now, sure, you could mod them back in, but you could even emulate the PS3 version of GTA 4 and play the original soundtrack and the original experience like God intended. Now, of course, a few weeks ago, I made a video where I emulated GTA 5 on my PC. And while I like this, I like doing that, a lot of people actually asked in the comments, what is the point? There's a PC version of the game. At this moment, you're just making a video to be stupid. But there's a point to this, and the point is that it's an original version of the game. GTA 5 is so old that even the soundtrack within it is getting culled and removed. So of course, if you have an emulated version of it, you can still get an original 1.0 pristine experience, which no company can take away from you. Look, backwards compatibility depends on the goodwill of the publishers and, of course, the gaming companies behind it, especially third-party games. Metal Gear Solid 4 could run on a PS4 or a PS5 if Sony wanted to write an emulator for those devices. I'm sure they've racked their brains around it, and maybe it's not worth it for them financially to do so, which sucks. You also have to rely on Konami, who currently right now cares about video games from a Silent Hill perspective, but if you're a Metal Gear fan, good luck, okay? You're still stuck out in the rain. Thankfully to emulation technologies, I was able to play Metal Gear Solid 4 again, which I play through every year at 4K at up to 60 frames per second. Now, the reason I did this was, A, I moved, so I didn't want to dig out the PlayStation 3 just for one game. I figured if I have all this high-end hardware, why not use it to emulate a pretty awesome game? Now, years ago, when I thought of emulating MGS4, it was a tough ask because the game was one of the hardest games to emulate on the PlayStation 3. In fact, just the experience of emulating it really was a tough, daunting task. For instance, I had to find a special build of the emulator made by a community member known as Illusion. There's also Cypher XOF, which I was able to use to run the game all the way to the end. Without doing this, I could run through the original main version of our PCS3, but I was running through a few freezes and crashes. So I downloaded a special build. I had to back up my Metal Gear Solid 4 game, which I did years ago when I was showing this emulator on live streams. I then plugged that ISO file I backed up legally, and again, I want to stress for the fact, back up your games. Look, one of the hardest takes that I ever have to deal with is, Muda, you promote piracy. Every time you emulate a Nintendo game, Sakurai cries. Yeah, how? If I'm backing them up, if I'm paying for them, how? You know what? I should legally be allowed, okay, to play the game on electronic anal beads if I pay money for it, okay? If you disagree, fine. We agree to disagree. But that's pretty much where I stand on this. Obviously, for Metal Gear Solid 4, I backed the game up. I had to compile 2 hours of code for the game just so I could emulate it start to finish without any interruptions. Because Metal Gear Solid 4 is such a tough, specialized game for the PlayStation 3 cell architecture, which is absolutely god-horrid architecture, by the way, too, in terms of complexity. And also, MGS4 does emulate a PlayStation 1 game within it, which causes a whole heap of issues. But once I waded through the compilation, I fuddled around with the settings a fair bit, I was able to get a very, very amazing experience. I was able to play through MGS4 with a DualSense controller on a Linux system. For crying out loud, these are weird levels of emulation we are reaching. But of course, to understand, I was able to play the game through start to finish, and it was an absolutely enjoyable experience. I think one of the bigger examples of how amazing emulation technology has come is even if you look at MGS4, Metal Gear Solid had an online component that got shut down somewhere around 2013, 2014, and since then it's been unavailable. Well, thanks to the community with projects like Metal Gear Online 2 PC or Metal Gear Online 2 Reborn, you can actually emulate the online component of Metal Gear Solid 4. Now, granted, the player base isn't massive. I played with like a player base of like 50 users, which at that point you're either getting steamrolled or you're steamrolling. Point is, if you wanted to replay a unique multiplayer experience from back in the day, using RPCS3 and again a custom build of it, we were able to get into a game where you could actually play through people with RPCS3 or surprisingly cross-play it as far as I understand to actual PlayStation 3 users as well. Look, this is just one big boon to the entire world of preservation. A lot of multiplayer components get lost forever because no company wants to keep servers up forever, but with the community, even if you have a player base of 30, 40, 50, maybe 100, it's amazing to see that communities can actually have competition still being held and revive a multiplayer component that very few people actually even care about. Again, it's just one big plus, and of course, through the emulation, it's gotten so mature that not only can we emulate the game, but we can emulate the online connectivity even between actual hardware and virtualized environments like RPCS3. But this got me really looking at emulating games from the 7th generation even harder. Look, there's a lot of games that are tied specifically to this console generation. If you look at things like Xbox 360, which is another set of emulation, Xenia is the actual Xbox 360 emulator, which, while not as mature as RPCS3, is quite impressive in its own right. Look, there are games like Red Dead Redemption. Now, Red Dead Redemption is a game that is exclusively on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. Now, to understand, Red Dead 2 is one of the most sold games ever. It's one of the most beloved games ever made. It's also a prequel to the story of Red Dead Redemption. So imagine if you're a PC gamer, you buy Red Dead 2 on a Steam sale, and you're like, damn, this game is really fun. I cried at the end. I want to see where the story leads. Dun 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 dun! Guess what? Because of source code issues and problems at Rockstar Games, this game is exclusively tied down to the consoles. Now, if you're on the PlayStation side, good luck. PS4 and PS5 do not natively support it. And sure, you might be like, but Muda, I can play through it on the cloud. No. When you've got Xbox, all right, Microsoft, who basically through their Fusion emulator, the ability for you to play old Xbox 360 games on the actual Xbox One hardware, you have to rely on their goodwill. Who knows if 10 years down the road, that game is still going to be released under Microsoft's wing? Who knows? But of course, with emulation, Xenia can play the game at higher frame rates and higher resolutions all the way to the credit screen. So if you're a PC gamer and you got the strong enough hardware, which, if you can run Red Dead 2 comfortably, you can run Xenia pretty comfortably too. You can play through Red Dead Redemption 1 and finish the story, the saga of the entire franchise in one go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's again through Xenia and emulation of today's day and age you can play certain games like it. Games like Gears of War, which, yeah, if you're a Gears of War nut, you can play Gears of War 1 on the PC. And then what happened to 2 and 3? Those are still Xbox 360 exclusives. There's no PC port. Yeah, you can actually use emulation to play through 2 and 3, then play 4 and 5. If you want to play Fable 2, the best Fable game ever made, you can now play through it on emulation, because if you can't, it's exclusively tied to the 360 generation. I think one more applicable thing is, I mentioned MGS4, but a better parallel would be Bloodborne. Now, a lot of people want Bloodborne on the PC, okay? There's a lot of people who are willing to give their left nut for this game on the entire system. And it's kind of wild to see how Sony is releasing games like Days Gone, Uncharted 4, Uncharted Lost Legacy, both Spider-Man games, and Returnal, and God of War, but not a single peep of Bloodborne. Is there any good reason why Bloodborne isn't out on PC? I don't know. I mean, the engine seems like it's pretty much shot for shot Dark Souls and Elden Ring. I'm sure From has the assets, but why isn't it on the PC? Is it because there's no Bloodborne 2 announcement and Sony can't be like the internet dealer and get you hooked in onto like the first series of games, the first parts, just so they can get you to buy the second part? on the actual PlayStation system. You ever wonder how Sony releases Horizon Zero Dawn, but not Forbidden West? It's so that players who play on the PC are like, damn, I really want to continue the story, but they're not giving it on the PC. Yeah, they got to go out and buy PlayStation 5s or 4s just to continue the experience. You see how they get you in? They give you a little bit of and then they hook you in right there. Wild, wild company. But of course, Bloodborne, which could exist on the PC, just doesn't. And the fact that Bloodborne doesn't even exist on the PC wouldn't be so bad had Sony not even bothered to update the game or update the game on PS5. To this day, Bloodborne is locked at its standard resolution, standard frame rate, and its frame pacing issues since launch. So, with the power of emulation, you could theoretically get the game running at higher resolutions, proper frame rates, if you could back it up onto the PC. And that would also preserve what I would say is the best From Software game exclusively on the PlayStation right over to the PC. So ladies and gentlemen, looking at it even closer, PlayStation 4 emulation is now the next future. Because at this point, we've literally emulated together. I've shown you me running Sonic Mania on my computer. But wouldn't it shock you to know that there are more PlayStation 4 emulators now? For instance, FPS4, FPS F4, whatever the heck it's called now, the names are a bit confusing. Emulators like Orbital, Spine are now out there that can run even games that are in 3 dimensions with somewhat reasonable frame rates on the PC. But of course, this is the infancy. Now, of course, running PlayStation 3 games emulated is a pretty tough ask. I know for a lot of people they'll be like, but Muda, you need really high-end hardware. And you know what? Years ago, when it came to PlayStation 2 games, one could say the same. But of course, computer hardware gets cheaper and more efficient over time. So, whereas PlayStation 3 emulation is kind of the ask for higher-end users of today, there's nothing that can doubt in my mind it could run on even cell phones down the road. Look, it's wild to even tell people that PlayStation 2 games can run on Android smartphones, believe it or not. But of course, emulation is the ultimate preservation tool that we have. And of course, it's interesting to see how PlayStation 3 has succeeded so far, but now we're looking at PlayStation 4 emulation going on forward. Heck, it's to the point that Nintendo Switch emulation is so good that I wouldn't even be shocked when Breath of the Wild 2, Tears of the Kingdom launches sometime this year, that it'll actually be playable week 1 of the actual release date on Ryujinx and Yuzu. Not saying that I promote that because I don't want to get shot in the head by Nintendo lawyers, but emulation is the only thing that'll preserve these experiences. Look, at the end of the day, as a gamer, the most important thing is preserving the experience, not fighting over the plastic box we use to experience those things. Look, at the end of the day, there will always be a new shiny PlayStation, a new shiny Xbox, and a new Nintendo system. But those experiences that we have grown to know and love, the experiences that matter so much for a lot of gamers out there, need to ultimately be preserved, just for the future generations, and also so me and you can replay those experiences down the road too. Look, there will always be a new generation of gamers. But I don't want to live in a world where that generation isn't able to play games like Earthbound, Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid 4, Bloodborne, the original GTA 4, the original Vice City with Billie Jean, and not this fucking weird definitive edition clay model mix with all the soundtrack neutered. Yeah, I would like a world where that is the norm. But ladies and gentlemen, in order to do that, it's up to the gaming community and the talented people who develop these emulators to ultimately thrive and survive and produce these experiences all for us. So ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to talk about the big W for emulation. I wanted to make a pretty substantial video to catch us up. And the next time I'll be talking about this, hopefully, is when Bloodborne and PT is playable on the PC. But ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Mudahar, and if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I am out.
What's up, dog?
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the WAN Show! We've got a fantastic show lined up for you today. You can tell because Riley came to check on us moments before we were about to start it, and he seemed to be deeply concerned about something.
I'm not concerned.
He's not concerned.
You're gonna do a great job.
We're gonna do a great job. All right, fantastic.
Read the notes carefully.
We've got all the spicy updates for you. That's right. I'm pretty sure Fired Up Luke is coming back again this week. He's gonna have the hot takes.
Yeah.
We've got an update for you guys on the Eufy doorbell security camera situation. There was a response to our WAN show segment from Rob from the YouTube channel The Hookup. So we're going to be going through what Eufy has or hasn't said, what Rob said, getting you guys all up to speed on that. We've also got an update for you guys on, I don't know.
Which one of these topics do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about the amazing video that Hardware Unbox did on the new RTX 3060, which has the same name, the same price, and worse performance than the other more different RTX 3060. That sounds great. Good job.
Yeah, we also have OpenAI chatbot. Woo! I spent actually quite a few hours with it last night, along with Conrad on the Shopify development team.
Boasty.
And
some of us can't spend a few hours with anything.
Fair enough. It was crazy though, and I want to talk about all that, and I want to talk about the things that other people did with it. It's amazing. Also, which one of these do we want to go on? I don't know. Google Sycamore.
Kanye West. No, sorry. What?
Google Sycamore quantum computer makes good. A real-life wormhole has been simulated, and I love the sentence of real life and simulated at the same time. Let's go.
Let's go.
And it works this week.